Hello, everyone. This is a very, very last minute decision to go live tonight. I originally had other video recording plans that had to be rescheduled for various reasons. So that left a little bit of a gap in my schedule tonight to do this live. A live I actually was hoping to do on Friday, but this weekend has been nuts. Honestly, June has been nuts. I just have like event after event, recording after recording. Trying to fit everything in has just been absolutely insane. But I thought, you know what? You have the free time here now, a little bit of extra minutes in your Sunday night. Might as well get this live up and running and, well, over with, if we're being honest. So I'll wait to see if anyone is coming in. If it is just me talking to the camera, hopefully some of y'all catch this on replay and aren't confused when some things start happening over, well, maybe tonight, actually. I'm not sure when exactly I'm putting this stuff into effect. We'll see. But happy Sunday night, everyone. Hope you are all doing well. Let's see, we're getting a couple of people in here, so that's fun. Yay, Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to any fathers out there who happen to be part of the FilmTube space and are watching currently. Hope you all had a great day of celebration. Otherwise, hope everybody else had a nice day with the father figure in their lives. Well, hello, Vic. Hey, Jaden. Thanks for hopping on over and joining me tonight. Yes, still have not seen that second Peter Rabbit film. I hate to disappoint, but it is what it is. All right, so we at least have a couple people up in her. All right, we have Dimination Scott. Hello, Mason. Hi, thanks for hopping in and spending a little bit of time here on a Sunday evening with me. And I'm excited to actually see a few people make it in because, as I said, I literally decided to do this live like 20 minutes ago, maybe. So it all just came together real quick. Tried to throw together a cheap little thumbnail and get moving. But I don't want it to be too long of a live. Just kind of want to get some of this stuff coming and get these little announcements made. And we'll see. Daniel, thanks for hopping on over. Well, thank you, Daniel, for coming in the flesh. Matthew, hi. Thank you for stopping in. Vic. Well, thank you, Vic. I appreciate that. Jaden, I've been okay. Just swamped, very swamped, and trying to keep my head above water. Matthew, thank you. It's my first time wearing it. I love Storm. If you watch my haul videos particularly, or my X-Men related reviews and videos, you'll know that Storm, she's my girl. If you follow me on Twitter too, I talk about her all the time on Twitter as well whenever I can. Storm, she's number one in my books. Mason, how was my day? It was all right. It was busy, but it was good. It was all right. Oh, doing them dishes, huh? Oh, that's a fun way to spend your Sunday evening, I guess. See, there you go. Matthew has heard it several times over and over again. But this is from Tea Turtle, which I love. I love their random little cute shirts. So I was like, oh, look at this. A Storm shirt from Tea Turtle. A storm is coming. Sounds good to me. Let me go ahead and snatch it up. Plus, Tea Turtle does like sales on their shirts all the time. So I'm sure it was during a sale because if you don't know, I'm part of a Fran, the nanny Fran podcast called the Francast, and much like Fran Drescher, aka Fran Fine on the show, I try my best not to shop retail. So How's the weather in my area? Oh my gosh. So I live in Denver, Colorado, and it is freaking hot. This past week, it got up into the hundreds, the low hundreds, not like Phoenix, Arizona style hundreds, but it's too hot. I can't. High 90s is too hot for me. I need a storm to come rolling into Denver, please, because this is too much. It's too much for me. But thank you all again for stopping in tonight on this little impromptu live stream I got rolling here. So I just had a couple of updates for the channel moving forward. Also, a couple of kind of updates that have taken place recently that I guess hopefully have been noticed. One is this background changed. It was not really intentional. Little secret, these two are actually the same piece. This here was what was up here. But this shelf, I nailed it to the wall. It has fallen over on me several times since I bought it a few years back. And it fell over for the first time in well over a year, but it fell over recently. And I just said, you know what? That's why there's only DVDs on this, because that's where all my DVDs go. I was sick of trying to display my steelbooks and stuff on the shelf, having them fall and get bruised up. So they put only DVDs. But I finally said screw it and just put that second half of the shelf down here. I think it looks pretty good. I like this new little setup. So I think it's fun, and so that's the new background if you hadn't noticed. I also did recently get this little blue Yeti mic as well as this Logitech camera. So I trying to, somewhat at least, that's why it sounded so crazy on my podcast earlier. It was a little bit low. Trying to upgrade the tech side of things. I'm not technologically savvy, like, at all. 0%. So trying to do all this. Hopefully it's made a difference. Hopefully people like the new look. This camera lens is way wider though than the Canon that I was using. The mic I think is much better for sure, but it also made me change how I set all of this up as well. So that's another reason for the different look of my videos, because now I have to have this and I didn't really have a place to put it and how I was set up before. Lots of changes in the setup. So I'll just put clearance over stock or wholesale before you're searching. Yeah, I mean, it's basically just I'm not about that retail life, I try to get stuff on sale other than Blu-rays, particularly steelbooks. Actually, I did actually just buy a Blu-ray on sale, but steelbooks for hot items, I have to just bite the bullet and buy them immediately because they sell out too much. Daniel says the Logitech 920 plus Blue Yeti combo is good stuff. I use their snowball model for the podcast. Perfect. Yeah, so I definitely consulted several other film tubers and YouTubers and all that fun stuff to help me out. So yeah, this is how we're going to be looking hopefully from now on. I also changed the look of my thumbnails for my movie reviews. That was a feedback I had gotten recently on a review, and again, I'm terrible at thumbnails. Thumbnails have been a bane of my existence. I am not good at making them. I try. I thought it kind of looked okay and at least clean with that old format with the banner between me and the poster. But I'm trying this. It's a little bit more in line, I guess, with what a lot of other people do. So there's that for you. But I tried to give it at least a little bit of flair where I'm just in front of a still of some sort from the film with the film's name from their logo on there, and then movie review somewhere in my picture. So I'm trying that thumbnail. I honestly don't think it's made any sort of difference in clickability of my videos. So there's that. But I don't know. Hopefully, I guess at least they look better? Are they looking more in line with what people expect of thumbnails? And you don't have that solid colored background behind me. So maybe it looks a little bit less cheap. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know how to put the images behind me. I don't actually use Photoshop. I do all my thumbnails on my phone with like Photo Director and PixArt. So yeah. Listen, we ain't balling over here. Every now and then I feel like I'm a baller, but it's like balling on a budget. So we ain't got like Adobe Suites up in this business. So same reason my video editing is a little bit wonky and on the cheap side. I'm also not the best editor. I don't, sometimes I'm like, why the hell did I even get into this YouTube game? I don't know what I'm doing on a damn computer. I may as well be 90 years old on this beach. You hear? So there's that though. But those are the changes that I have made already, and hopefully they've been good changes or positive changes, and have not been a detriment to people who do frequent my channel. Oh, hi, Triv. Thanks for stopping by. Balling on a budget would look good on a shirt. I agree. As long as the shirt is cheap. That's the thing. You can't have balling on a budget and then be charging like $25 for the t-shirt. Looks a little bit funny, but you know. But the big change is one that has yet to come. Have you ever tried A/B testing your thumbnails? Make 2 thumbnails with different styles, toss one up, see how the numbers do, and then do the others. So I have done... I've changed thumbnails, particularly with my reactions, my Game of Thrones reactions. I've definitely been known to change the thumbnails and change the titles to try to get more traffic there. I don't really know that it's made that big a difference, but that's a totally different game because they all look the same regardless. I just kind of choose different background pictures. But yeah. But the big change coming up on the channel, which may be implemented like tonight or tomorrow, I think I have one pre-video that I'm still trying to finish editing. It's getting close, but other than that, or 2, I guess, because I have a Daredevil reaction as well. So that have the other name on it. Hi, Leo. Welcome. Thanks for stopping in. But the big change is I have decided I am changing my channel name. I have been mulling this idea for a long time, actually. I just think it's too complicated of a name. It doesn't flow off the tongue. It's not memorable, to be honest. And it started out as like, I need some sort of unique name. And the LC, if you don't know, in LC Screen Talk are my initials, Larry Chilson. And I did screen talk because I talk about things on the screen, but I think it's just been too long. I'm over it. I'm over the channel name. I think it has hindered my channel all across the board, to be honest. So it's definitely time for a change. And I'm a little bit disappointed because I have that name on all of my things. So social medias are going to be... I don't know, interesting, and they're not going to match up with my channel name as well anymore. We'll see. But I decided to go back. I was going to just do my name because it's just easy. It's a brand. You can brand yourself. But I think that also has varying degrees of successes. Some people, do really well with just their names. Other people do really well with weird channel names. I don't know. Probably just me. And that's why this channel tanks. But it is what it is, I suppose. But I have decided to go with a nickname my bestie gave me, oh my gosh, maybe back in middle school. It's been a long time. We've been best friends. I actually just went to her bachelorette party. Her and her wife had a joint bachelorette party this weekend. One of the many things I was up to this weekend. But I am going to change the channel overall to ChillyBoy Productions. So my nickname, thanks to my last name being Chilson, was ChillyBoy. So we are going with ChillyBoy Productions here as the new channel name. I guess I could just name it ChillyBoy, but that's it's not long enough. Like, it has to have a second word, I think, right? So at least on the banner, that's what it's going to read, is ChillyBoy Productions. I think it's a little bit catchier. It's a little bit more fun. Obviously, I'm going to have to change that little intro of mine, and it's still going to kind of be in the same vein of, hey, welcome or something. I'm gonna have to freshen it up though, because I need something a little bit slicker with ChillyBoy Productions. I feel like if I'm gonna go by ChillyBoy, I'm gonna need some a little bit more fresh than just what I've been doing. Which leads me to another change, is I have to find a way to infuse more attitude, I think, into my reviews. I find it difficult. I don't know why, because I generally have a little bit of attitude. I am generally sarcastic and like to think of myself as witty. But when I go into review a film, I just I struggle. I struggle to find ways to infuse that attitude that usually comes so naturally to me. But Tyler, thanks for stopping in. Are you eating chili or what? No. We're not that kind of chili boy over here, Tyler. Wrong chili. Wrong chili. Vic, thanks. So does this mean welcome to ChillyBoy Productions? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that intro is going to look like quite yet. It's going to be some along those lines, but we'll see. Also, as you've noticed, this channel has taken on a little bit different of a look recently. I've been doing a lot of series reactions, and God forbid, if you had asked me 2 years ago if I would be reacting to some damn TV series, the answer would have been like, are you out of your mind? Because for the longest, I've been not about that TV life, like 0%. And then right now, I think I have 4 TV series reactions going right now, which is a lot. And that is that, I guess. So we're doing a lot of reactions on the channel right now, which I'm having fun doing the reactions, particularly getting to watch things with people. I just find to be fun. The downside is, if you've noticed, particularly I'd say with my Game of Thrones reactions with Tyler, it's a struggle for me to be editing them. These reactions to full-length TV series take a lot longer for me to edit than anything else I do on this channel. I have tried doing movie reactions in the past as well. I've only gotten through 2 of them, because those take a ton of time. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how they push out these movie reactions like they do. They're a lot of fun as well, and they do great numbers wise, but they are a lot to edit. So doing these series has slowed me down, way down, in any sort of editing process I'm doing right now. So bear with me. I am trying to juggle them. The Game of Thrones reaction is actually the one of the last things that will have the LC Screen Talk intro on it, as well as the Daredevil reaction that is filmed and coming down the pipeline at some near point. Again, June as a month. I don't know why people, I do know why. It's freaking summer. We're coming out of COVID. So now everybody wants to hold events. They want to do things and go places and do these parties and blah, 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 blah. But it's killing me. I've not had a weekend with less than 2 events going on. And it just has been a lot. Going back to my job more than full time. Actually, it's been full time, but we're understaffed now. So I'm working late almost every single day, and it is really just taking up all of me right now, on top of the very long editing process. So I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to get my head above water. I promise. Those Game of Thrones, the next episode should be up here very shortly. The Daredevil one will probably be after my episode 5 of Love Victor. So it'll probably be Game of Thrones, then Love Victor, and then Daredevil. And as I said that, Love Victor will also have the old Elsie Scream Talk intro. So the next 3 videos will have that. But I have a new Blu-ray haul that should be coming up. I've bought 2 new Blu-rays recently, so there will be 2 digital codes up for grabs in that video, which hopefully those don't take as long, nearly as long, to film and edit. It just takes a while to get through all them names, because lots of y'all enter, which is great. But hopefully that should maybe be filmed this week. We'll see. But yeah, so we're now going to be ChillyBoy Productions over here. We'll be going through that rebranding here momentarily. If I'm being wholehearted in my honesty, this month, I think particularly, but recently in general, it's taken a big toll on me mentally with the channel. I've been quite discouraged and disenchanted with doing the channel and doing YouTube. And this is kind of my hope effort to reinvigorate a passion to put all this work into the channel, because it's been a lot of work, and I haven't, I guess, necessarily felt if it's been worth it in the end. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure, but I'm hoping this at least reinvigorates me and my passion for doing this and for continuing to do this. And if it doesn't, well, there might be a channel update in the not so near future by the end of 2021 saying, all right, y'all, ChillyBoy Productions was fun, but we out and this channel is being closed down. So I'm hoping we don't get to that point. That's my hope with changing the name of the channel. Hopefully reorganizing, regrouping, and not shutting things down, because that was the other option. So also, I did, as I say all this, as I continue to go on and on about how much I'm doing and how overwhelmed I am, I just filmed my first episode of an upcoming podcast with my friend Ren, not Ren Geekness that you all know here in the film tube space, but my friend Ren Manley. She's my friend in real life. We've been talking about this since like December, but again, it's been a lot, and I have not been motivated in the slightest to do any content-related stuff. But we have a new podcast coming up. We already filmed our first episode today. It's called Cinema Snarks. So go follow that YouTube or that film, that Twitter page and that Instagram page. I am trying to figure out podcasting. I have no idea what I'm doing. But that's all kind of like falling on me as well. So we'll see. Hopefully that works. Meanwhile, all of the video versions of those podcasts are going to be posted here. So Cinema Snarks is kind of a branch of ChillyBoy Productions. So I guess adding that productions part allows it all to just expand and add out. Oh, thank you so much, Daniel. Let's go ahead and put that up here. Yeah, so we're doing that. It should be fun. I think Ren and I have a good and fun chemistry. She definitely does bring out the sass in me, so I'm hoping it's a very sassy and saucy podcast. We do Pride reviews each year. So this year we did Victor Victoria. We always do a drag film because she's all about that drag life, as am I. And so you can kind of see our chemistry in those Pride reviews, of which I should have at least one more Pride review coming this month. There's been a little bit of a hiccup in scheduling on this final one. I want to get to 4, otherwise it might just be 3 that get out in the month of June this year. They also haven't received the type of reception they've received in the past years, which I'm going to admit, just kind of reception at large seems to be iffy at best right now here with my channel. So it's definitely led to feelings of discouragement. I will admit that plainly, and admit that that has led to the ideas of just shutting this beach on down. But like I said, we're going to just give it a facelift and hope that I can look into the mirror and enjoy the new face that is. So yeah, rebranding on the way. Check out Cinema Snarks. Hope you have liked this new setup. That's basically it for the updates. So don't unsubscribe because you because you see ChillyBoy Productions in your subscriptions list. Don't unsubscribe. If you see it in your notifications, it's me. It's the new LC Screen Talk, and hopefully we can add some flavor into this channel, and I don't know, hopefully improve it. Hopefully I can figure out how to infuse my natural sassiness, if you will, even though I'll admit I have always hated being called sassy. It just has been a pet peeve of mine. It definitely comes from an internalized place of bullying and teasing and having my femininity being used as a weapon against me. It has definitely put me at odds with the word sassy and those type of words that have, are stereotypical ways to describe LGBT men. So, but no, I am sassy, so I guess I just have to get over that, right? You have to reclaim these things. So I'm going to try to bring that out more while still being professional in some ways in my reviews. But yeah, that's right. ChillyBoy has killed LC Screen Talk. So yeah, did y'all have any more questions or comments or anything? I am super grateful that we got any viewers in here on such short notice to talk about this. It has not been a easy or quick decision. I floated the idea actually back on Twitter, like maybe last year, about changing to just Larry Chilson or Larry Chilson Jr. as my channel name, and people were very vocal on wanting me to stick with LC Screen Talk. But I just think as much as I love y'all and as much as I love that input and feedback and all of your really great words of encouragement and how much you all said you love my intro. After all this time, the intro is ingrained in you. I just think it's time to move on from that and give us a fresh facelift that hopefully is more search friendly, hopefully is more just people friendly in general. So yeah. Tyler, I will never be reacting to The Flash. Yes. Damon, will I eventually go back to in-person Blu-ray hunting like before the pandemic happened? I think I should. I think I've gotten to the point. I'm definitely comfortable going back to stores, and it's has anybody else found it so weird going back to places without your mask on? That's been like the big weird part, but I'm getting there too. But I think so. I've just come so accustomed to ordering things online now and having them delivered to me from Best Buy, and they've gotten better now. Best Buy doesn't take like a whole extra week to like get things to me, like Godzilla v Kong, spoiler alert, that's going to be in the Blu-ray hunt or the Blu-ray haul, got to me on the day it was supposed to. So that's my big problem now, is I just have come so accustomed to having stuff delivered to me. But they're certainly more fun, I think, right? Blu-ray hunts in the store are more fun. Oh, let me go ahead and do this. Oh, maybe it's posting. There you go, Daniel. This is our new channel name up on the screen. So yeah, that was what I came on here to talk to y'all about tonight. Thank you for coming. I do really appreciate it. Daniel, the only person I know for sure is a father in here. Happy Father's Day. I hope you had a wonderful first Father's Day, Daniel. Your first year as a father for the day, at least. um, and yeah, so thank you all so much for stopping in. I do hope you all are liking these reactions since we are doing so many of them. Tyler's on 2, Hannah's on 2, so it's a fun time. Like I said, I really enjoy recording them, and that's a big reason they have taken over the channel. Because I have fun. I have fun coming on and watching stuff with my friends. And as I've said before, collabs. I do a lot of collabs. I try to do a lot of collabs because I just really enjoy it. And it's my favorite part of doing this is making friends with all y'all wonderful people and getting to talk to you actually in person, face to face, if you will, and helping all of us and, you know, building a community. That's been the best part of all of this. So Tyler says Game of Thrones slowly taking over his life. Yeah. That's what I love to see. No. But yeah, Dwayne be looking like, well, look, Leo, can you go tell him that, please? Leo says Dwayne be looking like a shadow. And I mean, we tried to tell you. Maybe it will resonate if it comes from you, Leo. If you go and tell Dwayne that. I look, Dwayne is going to kill me. I offered to buy him a freaking ring light, to like have a ring light purchased and sent to his house, and he just like refuses, won't let me do it. So, you know, I'm like, Dwayne, we need a different lamp other than that one little lamp in the corner. I know you ain't a YouTuber, but now you are. So even if for just one night a week, 6 weeks out of the year, damn it, let me buy you a ring light since I'm the one who got you on this thing. But yeah. Loki reactions are fun though. They're about to be a little bit less fun when we got to record them in the middle of the night, you know, like we do. And I got to be at work at like 7 in the morning the next day. But yes, Dwayne loves to be in the shadows. Dwayne has a light bulb phobia confirmed. Apparently, Dwayne. See, he should just be on our Daredevil reactions, to be honest. If he wants to be up in the shadows like that, come on for Daredevil. Not Loki. Loki he's pan. He is our non-binary pansexual king. He loves the light. Aaron. Hi, Aaron. Thanks for stopping in. What movies from the 90s are generally your favorite? I saw the other day Jurassic Park, and I liked many of the performances from different actors. I love Jurassic Park as well. Always a classic. I see you have Simba as your avatar, and I adore The Lion King. I adore Beauty and the Beast, which is not a surprise if you've watched a good number of videos here on my channel. Other 90s films that I personally love, I loved Free Willy. I still love Free Willy. It will always be a fave in my heart. I don't know if like fave is Schindler's List. I just regard as one of the best made films ever, one of the best films ever. So it kind of gets lumped into my fave category. Silence of the Lambs, of course. Silence of the Lambs, amazing. Another one from the year I was born. I'm old. Probably too old to be on this goddamn YouTube, to be honest. That's another reason I need to just be like, yo, peace, because I'm grandpa on here. If not in the face, on the computer. I'm grandpa. I hardly know what I'm doing. I'd be typing like this, like, ooh, what do I push? Network 98. Hey, thanks for dropping in. I appreciate you stopping by. So, new channel name is right there on the screen for everyone. LC Screen Talk will be coming. ChillyBoy Productions. Don't freak out. Don't unsubscribe thinking you've made a grave error and YouTube subbed you to a new channel. It's the same LC Screen Talk, just with a nice little saucy facelift. Or so we hope. Yeah, that's what we're discussing here. Network, just some new changes to the channel. Hope you've had a great Father's Day and Sunday. So, any final comments or fun jazz like that before we call it a stream and get back to our regular Sunday evenings? Ooh. Well, not so regular because usually I would be actually with Tyler recording a Game of Thrones reaction tonight, but originally had lots of other things to do. But here we are now. Tyler's here as well. Tyler, I need you to take a seat. Worst movie I've ever seen is movie 43, Network 98. I hate that movie with a passion. I am shocked I even got through it. I thought it was so wretched. Movie 43. Ugh. That's another thing. I would like to do more full movie reactions, when life allows me to edit again and not to be consumed constantly. But all these movie reaction channels, like this is the one time where I'm like, damn, and I have like watched nothing because I've seen most of the stuff people want you to react to and want you to watch for the first time, So I'm like, I've seen it. I can't react to these things because I've already watched them. Have I seen Saw? Yes, I've seen all of the Saw films. So there you go. I've seen every one of them. Larry reacts to Zack Snyder's Justice League. Well, there you go. There's one I considered reacting to and still haven't watched to this date. So, yeah, maybe. But talking about editing, Zack Snyder's Justice League be 4 hours long. You know how long that would take me to freaking edit? That would take me like the whole year. You would get that in 2022. How many Blu-rays do you recommend in a collection to start a Blu-ray collection video? I don't know. I need to do one. That's another one I have been saying I want to do forever now. And the pandemic just rolled right past me and I let it roll past me and I didn't do it. I have some embarrassing stuff in this, particularly this DVD collections part, y'all, that you'll be shaking your head like, what the hell? Why do you have that in your collection? We'll do some explaining. But I don't know. I think if you're passionate about your collection, whatever, I think that I don't think there needs to be a rule on how many you have to do a Blu-ray collection. In my opinion, I'm not about gatekeeping. So do it if you're passionate about your collection. What's your quick Saw ranking? My favorite is still the first one, followed by the second one, followed by the one this year, Spiral. And then Jigsaw. I know lots of people hate Jigsaw, but I like Jigsaw. Last is Saw 3D. I think it's wretched. So maybe I'll do more rankings. Maybe I should do more of those. I don't know. Worst Happy Madison movie. That's hard because since they've moved to Netflix, I have pretty much stopped watching them. I don't torture myself by watching stuff like The Wrong Missy and all that nonsense. Didn't watch Hubie Halloween. So I don't know. Is Jack and Jill Happy Madison? If so, that I I hate it. It's a rough one. Let's do some fan castings on ChillyBoy Productions. I'm terrible at fan castings. Y'all got mad. Look at Tyler suggesting this when him and Dwayne and everybody else got mad at me when I was doing our X-Men fan cast because, again, I'm a big X-Men fan. So I walked up into that fan cast with very minor characters on my list, and they were sitting there roasting me, talking about I'm taking up the whole podcast, and now he wants a fan cast here on the channel. Tyler, see, y'all don't know Tyler. He's shady. Network. All right. Look, we got the same top 3 network and the same bottom. I love to see it. I love to see it. All right. We're about 40 minutes in. Once again, if you're just coming in, we are changing up the channel name. We're now ChillyBoy Productions. I'm ready to throw down on this fan cast. I don't know about I'm just so terrible at fan casting, y'all. I'm so bad at it. Have I seen any Texas Chainsaw? Yes, I have seen at least the OG, the 70s. I have that in my Steelbook collection if I ever do a Blu-ray movie collection video. And then I saw the remake, which I actually don't think is that bad, especially when it comes to like classic slasher remakes. Texas Chainsaw is probably pretty high in my ranking on that because Halloween and Nightmare are wretched remakes. So yeah, I know Tyler loves him some Rob Zombie, but that is some trash. I'm sorry. Those Rob Zombie Halloween movies are trash. Fantastic Four. No, because I would just troll Hannah. Like, even if I don't want him, I'm like, I'm gonna put I'm gonna put our boy John Krasinski just so that Hannah dies inside. I might even like troll her a little extra hard and be like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna cast somebody nobody else has thought of. We're gonna put John Krasinski. Ugh, Fantastic Four. I can't. Well, I'm glad you agree on that. Good. Movies. 2 are good, 2 are okay. Oh. I really love the OG. Leatherface just freaks me out. Network 98. I'm gonna be honest. I think the OG one is great, and the look of it is really great. But yeah. Did you like the David Gordon Green Halloween remake? Yeah, I liked it. I know some people hate it. They really roast it. It gets wonky. That third act of that new Halloween remake is wonky for sure, but I have fun with it overall. I think it's like a fun and power moment too for Jamie Lee Curtis. So, have I seen Friday the 13th, 2009? Unfortunately, yes. And I think it's wretched. I think that 2009 Friday the 13th is horrible. So, there's that too. Yes. So, well, if my job ever grants me my request for time off at the beginning of August, I should have a new vlog series when I go to Celebrity Fan Fest with Tyler in August and meet Ewan McGregor and Charlie Cox and hopefully some others. But I have not booked anything because my job is taking their sweet time in hiring someone. So we're not understaffed. 7 out of 10. Oh, that's a good ranking. I'm not a fan. I'm sorry. Saw 3D is wretched, but cool. So this week, expect a Game of Thrones reaction for season 4, episode 6. We have special guest Dives on, and he is from the Suit Up podcast, Suit Up Geeks podcast. He's awesome, and it was a lot of fun. And then Tyler and I are with Hannah to do episode 5 of Daredevil from Netflix. Love Victor, episode 5. Hopefully the others, but I haven't had time to watch the rest of the season. Nevertheless, recording, but yeah. And Fast and Furious 9, Fast 9. I'm seeing that with Leo. Hey, Geekly Goods this week. So I will probably review that. Yeah. If y'all don't stop at Whataburger, that's Tyler wants to, and Tyler will, I'm sure. No, I don't know. Is it far? I'm a vegetarian. I don't know about all that business. So yeah, but that's it. I don't want to take up all of your Sunday evening. We've been on here for almost 45 minutes, and I really appreciate all of you who have been here for the entire stream. You are amazing. I love you all so much, and I really appreciate all the support. I promise I'm going to try to not shut the channel down, Leo and Daniel and the rest of you. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best Silencio Bruno that I can and keep those demons away. And I hope we all have some fun with ChillyBoy Productions. So thank you all so much for spending a part of your Sunday night with me. And as I said, being supportive. I love you all for that support. As I always say, if you do have any suggestions or requests for new things you'd like to see on the channel or what you think could be done to improve the channel, please remember that I am technologically illiterate, so my scope is not great on a lot of things I can do on the technical side to improve anything. But content-wise or other things, put those in the comment section down below, and I would gladly at least love to take a look at them and see what we can do. So I love you all so much for your continued support. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time with ChillyBoy Productions. Bye.